What's up everyone and welcome back to Pokemon Insurgence. That's right, Insurgence! You all thought after that Uranium update I was gonna put this aside once again and focus on another game, but nope, not this time because that Uranium update was pretty much just the one episode. But we're back in this game and you may notice we're on the title screen as Kyogre intensifies because yes, the title screen has changed and every time it changes I just like to show it off because it gives us a little glimpse into the future, what is coming up. And it looks like it's gonna have a little bit to do with Kyogre. So Kyogre intensifies again. The shaking background really threw me off there, but I just wanted to show off the title screen because I think they look really cool, and it's really cool to have like a transforming title screen for the game. But anyway, last episode we took down the Abyssal cult leader Audrey and her Megacrodon, and even the legendary Pokemon Lugia, which by the way is a Psychic and Flying type, and I've been confirmed to be a dummy once again because I thought it was Water and Psychic. Look at those Pelipper and Wingull. Actually just one Pelipper and Wingulls, I guess. But anyway, Lugia is Psychic and Flying. I didn't know that because apparently I'm dumb and don't know anything. But hey, it is the king of the ocean, so it made sense to me for it to be a water type. And it came out of a waterfall, and it's associated with the Abyssal cult, which is all about water Pokemon. But anyway, enough about my mistakes of the past. Today we're going to correct all that by heading up north where we've got this guy. Hey kid, are you okay? I heard that you went down to the Whirl Islands to challenge the Abyssal cult. That was really stupid. You're telling me, man. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, specifically in Pokemon games, and that was just one of the smaller ones, believe me. It's all my fault. I let Audrey take that bell. Here, at the very least, you should take this. It's a token of my apology. And we're gonna get the Pokeflute, and if you guys remember a little bit ago, there was a sleeping Snorlax over in Route 8, as he's just now telling us, so we're gonna be using this Pokeflute to wake up that Snorlax and head on eastward to the next area. The music ended right at the right time there, so if you guys are excited for some sleeping Snorlax waking up shenanigans, make sure to leave a like, and I'll keep the series coming on the daily, or at least hopefully, because I'm gonna be traveling soon, but I should be able to record the rest of this series, so no interruptions should happen anymore, hopefully. I'm crossing my fingers here. Okay, so we're gonna use the Pokeflute on this Snorlax, and whoa, look at those magical musical notes hovering all above us. It's kind of weird because you don't actually hear the Pokeflute noise, so it's just like signifying the noise of the Pokeflute with those little things. I don't know, I could kind of hear it faintly playing in the background, so I'm not sure if it actually played or just it was pretending to play there, but we do get the chance to fight this guy. One thing about Lugia being a half flying type that actually really messed me up is that we could have used Ice Beam that entire time and taken it out so much easier, but I don't know, dude, my little brain just thought, you know, water type, because of all of the water that was associated with it, it just makes sense for me. But we do get a chance to catch this Snorlax. Now I think isn't there a Delta Snorlax in this game, or am I thinking of Pokemon Zeta? I think I'm thinking of Zeta. There's like a Delta Snorlax and it's like grass type, but maybe in this game that Snorlax returns. Who knows? But maybe there's even a Mega Snorlax. The point is, I'm gonna catch this guy just because so far he's sleep talked, he blocked, and he has rollout. So no, he doesn't even have rest. Wow. That almost took us down in one hit there, and that's not good because now he's gonna keep on rolling out. So like the Autobots, you're gonna go down, dude. Are you kidding me? Wow. Alright, Snorlax, everybody. Give him a big ol' round of applause because, wow, that sucked, man. I guess I should just try and go for another catch then. Why the heck not? He already did. I was trying to take him down there because I knew he was going to kill us anyway, so whatever. We might as well try again. It's not like we are going to run out of Ultra Balls here. Actually, we would run out of Ultra Balls. Holy moly. Why are you so difficult to catch, Snorlax? Like, you're not really that cool of a Pokemon anyway. And so 2 of our Pokemon already fall to this random Snorlax. The creator of Pokemon, he used to like bug catching, so he thought, you know, why not catch these fictional creatures in little balls, which kind of sounds weird now that I think about it, how he linked one idea to another. But anyway, we finally caught Snorlax, and in this game, you do get experience for catching Pokemon. See, like, some games do that, some games don't, so it always confuses me which ones do and which ones don't. But anyway, 2 of our Pokemon died in our endeavors to catch that dude, so we're gonna take this EXP share off of you, actually. And we're gonna go ahead and put Mistake up first. I could actually put the EXP share on Mistake. The only problem with having Mega Evolutions is we can't, like, have the Lucky Egg on them so they don't get, like, boosted experience. But it looks like this cave leads us straight over to Route 9, and oh my goodness, the Augur is back. I was gonna just say the Jaeger, but I think his name is Jern, and he is the Augur, so I just mixed them together. You're late! I'm never late, you're just early. Why did you want to see me? I thought our deal was finished. I thought so too. Then I met Mose in Telnor Town. He came to my tower and defeated Rayquaza. It's his fault my crystal was shattered. Not only that, but he remembered. Not a whole lot, but he knew his name, which alone is too much. If anyone recognizes him, care to explain? I gave you the kid. I promised to leave you and your cult alive when I came into power. All I asked of you was to deal with one small child, and yet you couldn't even do that. What went wrong? Choose your words carefully. They might be your last. Uh-oh. Looks like the Cult of Darkrai leader is in a little bit of a pickle here. We were very close to completing the memory wipe, but before we were done, our ritual began and we were forced to leave. When I returned, he was gone. During that time, the only person recorded leaving the base was a Darkrai cultist who looked eerily similar to a member who had been sacrificed a long time ago. Are you suggesting? Yes, I believe that Mose has somehow been found and rescued by Mew. So Mew's finally decided to show its face. I could deal with them myself. It would be easy to use the media to portray them as fugitives. But if the public found out I lost to them, that I let these criminals escape, my reputation would be ruined. Persephone. I've been doing some research into the crystal of the first Augur. I'm not entirely sure, but I have a hunch about where he may have found it. If I'm right, there may be a conspiracy in Tauren bigger than I could ever imagine. Naturally, I'm going to investigate this. When I come back, if you still haven't completed your end of our deal, I'll stop doing mine and bring my full wrath down on your Shade Forest base. Chew on that for a bit. I'm the anti-hero, Persephone, the chaotic good character. I'll do whatever I need to save the world. Stand in my way, and you'll be swept aside too. This dude rides on a Rayquaza. How awesome is that? Wow. I'm actually pretty jealous, man. Rayquaza is my favorite legendary, and it would be pretty awesome to ride on it, but closer to lawful evil, really. No wonder nobody likes him. If only he wasn't as invulnerable as the first Augur was. I would have dealt with him long ago. Now, who can I send after Mose? She just faded, dude. What the heck is going on with people fading out of existence in these games lately? I don't know, but they were referring to the very beginning of the game. If you guys don't remember, we were actually trapped by the Cult of Darkrai. They had us as their prisoner, and I guess they planned on erasing our memories, but they never got around to doing so, or maybe just killing us straight up. It looks like the Augur literally just wants us dead now, or at least, yeah, like he either want our memory erased or just out us to be completely taken out, but neither of those ended up happening, so now we stand about a couple of feet away from them and listen to their whole plot of what is going on. How convenient it is that they just happen to be having their like secret meeting right there when we came out of that cave, huh? Anyway, now we're back to our regularly scheduled Pokemon by the looks of things. I was wondering if after that whole big event with the Abyssal cult, if we were gonna go back to like the gym challenge, or if like where we're gonna keep on going with the crazy awesome story of this game, because the story is probably one of the better things about Pokemon Insurgence. I always keep comparing these different games, but like they each have a thing that I really love, and Insurgence is definitely my favorite story just because of how crazy it is and how different it is from regular Pokemon games. But right now, it looks like we might just go back to doing some gyms for a little while, because I know that the latest update, this one that we're playing right now, has up to 6 gyms, and right now we only have 3 badges. So at some point, we're gonna have to get ourselves some badges. We're already at level almost 50 on all our Pokemon here. So I'm just like, I don't even know, dude. It's crazy to think that we're at level 50 already and only have 3 badges. But it does make these battles a little bit tougher, which I kind of like because it's different. It's a bit more of a challenge, I guess, which is not something that I'm used to, obviously. Lately, I've been taking it pretty easy with the Pokemon, so I really did forget a lot of stuff, like apparently some type matchups and some of the types of the Pokemon, so hopefully, you know, this will kick me back into gear and we can have a bit of a rougher time, I guess. Like, I don't mind the challenge, is what I'm trying to say. And this game has a hard mode. We're not even on the hard mode. I suppose we could change, but I really didn't want to change like midway through the playthrough. I feel like if we started on a certain difficulty, we should keep on playing through it on that difficulty. I don't know if that makes sense, but at least to me, that's the way that I saw it. But anyway, we finally have a Pokemon that's actually easy for Kimmy to take out here. Kimmy is the main reason I got Kimmy, if you guys don't remember, is because it has a Mega Evolution in here. And apparently we're not going to get that Mega Evolution until the end of the demo, or who knows when. The point is, she doesn't really have the best ground type attacks right now. It's Bone Meringue and whatever the other one is, and they're really not that strong. So I don't know, if Kimmy could get some better attacks, I would definitely use her some more in battle, but as of right now, she's actually very high level. I just haven't really had a good chance to use her in battle because of her attacks, but we're gonna surf on over this way, find ourselves a Max Repel, and actually, I thought that was another trainer up there, but that's the lady that we just battled earlier by the looks of things. And I would check out what kind of new Pokemon lurk around here, but the thing about this game that I find really weird is that because we have all of these super high level Pokemon already, it makes it really hard to think of like adding new team members to the team. And that's another thing with like games that receive updates. Like I tend to have my full team by the time we finish the update. So I don't know, it gets hard to like replace Pokemon later on. So let me know what you guys think. Like should I, if we find some other cool Pokemon, should we add some new ones to the team? Because see, these guys are super high level. They're like 45. So they are ready to be added to the team at any point, so I don't know. This could be a playthrough where we kind of swap out Pokemon, like kind of like Ash Ketchum. You know, he's got way more than 6 Pokemon, but he usually keeps them in the PC, all at very high level. So at any point, if he wants to switch in and out, he can do that. So I don't know. Maybe we could have that kind of playthrough. I think I did that with a playthrough before, where I had kind of a switching roster of Pokemon instead of just the 6 that we usually have. So maybe we could actually run through the 6. That was a really bad joke. I was trying to say like, maybe we don't have to run through the 6 with our pokes. Maybe we can run with 7 with our pokes or something like that. But I don't know, man. I don't know my boy Drake as well as some others do. I do know Mawile though, and I do know that we don't really have anything good against this guy. He's got the sucker punch though, so take my Rocky helmet to the face, man. Take my Rocky fedora. It's so appropriate to me still that like we have the fedora on Fedoro, and he's also holding the Rocky helmet, but soon, or maybe not so soon, Fedoro is also a Pokemon that has a Mega Evolution. So in the end, I think I just want to have a team of like all Mega Pokemon. So if anything, we can just keep finding the Pokemon that have Mega Evolutions, and whenever we find their Mega Stones, we can add him onto the team and just check him out for a little bit. Like I know I got that Golett a while ago, but the problem with Golett is he is pretty hard to train back up into Golurk, but I know that the Mega Stone for him, do we have it already? Or I think you get that one not at the post game or whatever. I guess it's not really the post game, but I think you can get that one earlier on. Anyway, over this way, it looks like we got, I don't even know if this is like the optional area or if this is like the way we're intended to go, but it looks like we got a little lake which has nothing really in it, so we'll go and fight this Parasol lady, or actually completely avoid her for a Super Potion. Seriously, Super Potions this late into the game, dude? Or I mean, when we're this high level, the Super Potions are becoming a little bit useless now, because they heal up for 50 HP, I think. And right now, we're already in the over the 100 HP, so yeah, not really the best here. Let's see if this Venoshock is actually good. Pretty sure this Serperior is going to be faster, and we're going to get bopped right now, but we'll see, man. I believe in the mistake. I believe in the... Okay, we're totally dead. My bad. Who do we go for here then? I guess Fedoro. No, wait, he has Giga Drain. Why did I not think of that? Well, he does have Ice Fang, but okay, you're gonna go for Coil instead. I see how it goes, man. Do you have that Contrary, which I was talking about a little bit ago? I know that this thing does have Contrary as its like, what is it, hidden ability? But I don't know. I don't think Coil normally lowers any stats, because if it did, then what the Contrary would do is raise them instead. But I don't know. I just know people run this thing with Coil and also with Giga Drain apparently, and I am getting completely destroyed by this Serperior. If only I actually had Blossom still alive, this thing would not be living for too long. Or if only I'd actually decided to heal up Mistake before that battle, she probably would have killed it pretty easily with that Venoshock, but nope, I just did not have a good time with that. So, oh, there's the Leaf Blade. Alright, I was waiting for you to go for your grass attack. I was thinking, you know, when are you gonna kill us? But took a little bit longer than expected, I guess. Wow. Another Coil for the Serperior, which means this probably... Nope, it still kills it. I was thinking maybe it wouldn't kill it because of all that defense that it got, but it still took it out. Alright, good job, Blossom. Now I think I should actually go ahead and avoid some trainers because we are actually kind of beat up and in need of some dire surgical attention from the Pokemon Center. Good thing we made it to Sonata City already. Wow, that was actually not as long as I thought. Then again, we skipped over a lot of trainers. So what we'll do is heal up here and head back over to that route and hopefully have a better time battling when all our Pokemon aren't half dead from a Snorlax. I think we might have a better time. What about you, dude? Sonata City is well known throughout the region for its racing community. There are people from all over the world who dream of being famous here and even get sponsored. Wow. Wonder what kind of racing goes on here. Do we got any speedrunners speedrunning them Pokemon games? And Pokemon is such a weird game to speedrun if you think about it, because half of it is like so random. Like you have to hope that you get certain Pokemon, or I don't know how Pokemon speedruns work though, but I've seen some like red ones. Anyway, red fire isn't that hot compared to other hues. Blue and white fire burns the hottest, which is exactly why this dude here dresses up in blue and spits that blue fire, which I'm pretty sure would burn your face off because of how hot it is. But it's okay, dude. If you can do it, anyone can. Don't try it at home though, seriously, that seems pretty dangerous. Anyway, this dude's got a Torkoal, which I don't think breathes blue fire, but I guess we'll find out right now. But that is pretty crazy to think. Like, I know that there's like some blue suns out there. That's crazy to think. What if our sun had been blue instead? The whole world would look different because it wouldn't have that like the natural lighting that you see outside. Like it would be like a blue hue instead, wouldn't it? Man, I'm getting pretty theoretically weird right now, but that would be a crazy world. I just hope that one day, maybe not in my lifetime, it won't happen, but I just hope that one day we can somehow visit another planet, because I just want to see, like, well, I guess I hope that it's in my lifetime so that I can actually see it, but that would be really awesome, man. I guess when I was a kid, I always did want to, like, I guess it sounds kind of generic. Like, I know a lot of kids probably think, you know, I want to be an astronaut when I grow up, and how many of them actually end up doing it? Because being an astronaut, you kind of have to commit a little bit from very young. So the point is, I wanted to be an astronaut. I was always very into space and space travel and stuff. Hey, maybe one day. It's not too late for me to be an astronaut. It's a little bit too late for this guy, though. He's already a Pokemon trainer, and he just got beat up by a 10-year-old, so, well, I don't even know if we're 10 in this game, but looks like we got some more trainers over this way. This is a toll route. You better pay up if you want to get by. I don't think so, lady. I kind of walked the other way around, and, yeah, it wasn't exactly a toll route, or at least any toll route that I've ever seen, but she's got a Primate, and that means that Mistake can actually handle this thing with a nice Psychic to the face. I was gonna go Draining Kiss, but then I realized we have Psychic as well, so that would probably take it out just a little bit quicker. Yep, though I guess Draining Kiss might have healed us up, so it would have been good as well. Boost that special attack. Man, that is a pretty good ability. Never actually really used that ability before. Wow, Pangoro's in this game. I keep forgetting that 6th gen Pokemon are in this game, because we have Talonflame, but I just kind of forgot that it existed for a little bit. Or not that it existed, but that it was a 6th gen Pokemon, because Talonflame and Aegislash, just because of how much you see them nowadays, you think like they've been around for such a long time, when really they haven't. Same thing with like Greninja. I don't know, when I think of those Pokemon, I feel like they've been around for such a long time. Then again, X and Y did come out a little bit ago now. It's been almost 2 years since that game. Actually, it's been over 2 years since those games came out now, or it's about to be 2 years or something like that. I think they came out in October 2 years ago. So yeah, in one more month, X and Y will be 2 years old. Isn't that crazy to think, man, that we've already known those Pokemon for 2 years? To me, at least, that feels crazy. But it looks like that was the end of the trainers over in Route 9. So we'll explore the city just a little bit. That Pokepod machine is incredible. It can get you things you can't get anywhere else. I'd love to take it for a spin, but I don't have any tickets. Oh, I've actually been hearing about this Pokepod machine for a while in the Reddit and stuff for Pokemon Insurgence, but never actually got the chance to check it out because we didn't actually make it to it until now. So let's go ahead and participate. Be sure that Pokemon at the front of your party is the one you want to send in. No, I don't even know how this machine works, so what we should actually do is ask her, what's that? It's not what it sounds like. It's a version of Gachapon, the vending machine for small capsules and prizes. First, a Pokemon in your party walks into the machine. A random treat is then dispensed and applied to them. This can range from a rare item to even a nature change, so be careful which Pokemon you put in. You never know what nature or what they'll come out with. Wow. That actually sounds crazy enough to work, and Mistake, I'm pretty sure, has a not very good nature. Yeah, that's actually pretty bad. It gives us speed, but special attack is really what we want on Mistake, so we're gonna go ahead and send Mistake in there and see what it is that she comes out with. However, that dude did say we needed some tickets, and I don't know if we have any, so let's get started then. Oh, maybe you don't need tickets. Maybe the first one is free. This looks like we just threw it into a Grand Theft Auto, like Pimp My Ride kind of thing. Oh, and there it goes. What did we get? Does it even tell us, or do we have to just read what it got? It seems like it came out holding an item. Lucky for you, we get a Thunderstone. Okay, we hope to see you again. Can we just keep doing it, or like how many times can you do it? It's been too short of a time. Please wait and return in a bit. Dang it, man. Maybe it's just once a day, but hey, we got a Thunderstone for it, which isn't all that bad. I was kind of hoping for a nature change, though. I feel like I would be the type of person to get lucky with that kind of thing, because, I don't know, sometimes I have really, really bad luck, but with things like that, I tend to have pretty good luck. I got laid off, and the worst part about it is I can't even really complain. If I whine about a hospital being built, I'm the bad guy. Oh, you're the bad guy, I see. I guess you are kind of a bad guy if you complain about a hospital being built, because we gotta help out the people, man. We gotta help out the poor little Pokemon. That's so weird to think, though. The Pokemon Center is basically like the hospital for Pokemon, but then they also have regular hospitals. It's not really that weird now that I think about it, though, because we totally do have veterinarians. Gosh, I can't say that word. But this dude wants to trade for something. I was not paying attention, so let's see. Fire types are my favorite. In my fiery arsenal, I have the strongest of them all. I'll trade it if you want, but in exchange, I want something really rare. Shall we say a Druddigon? You give me one of them, and I'll give you something you won't see anywhere else. Ooh. So he's got something pretty good here. I'm going to go ahead and guess that it's actually a Cyndaquil. And Cyndaquil is holding something on his neck. Maybe it's the Typhlosion Megastone. It might just be, but I think I might actually have a Druddigon for that dude. Let's check out the PC real quick and take a trip down memory lane, check out some of the Pokemon that we've caught before, because I actually don't remember at all. Oh, okay, we have Fracture, not Druddigon. I swear at one point we saw a Druddigon, though. Maybe we just didn't get a chance to catch it. But that kind of sucks, man. See, I have so many cool Pokemon that we've already replaced, like Tusk, the Fracture, we had Travolta, the Electivire, Kamina, who I never decided to train up. I'm pretty sure Krakatoa was even on the team at one point, so yeah, we've had a lot of Pokemon on our party and in our team, but I guess I just decided to replace them for other Pokemon, so maybe that'll happen again. I don't know. Like I said, guys, let me know what you guys think. But looks like the gym leader here is named Harmony, a really tough opponent. Any one of her normal or fairy type Pokemon can sweep through your whole team. Take this, let me know how it goes. Hey, leftovers, the city of getting lots of items here, because we got a Wanderstone, a Thunderstone, now a leftover. Let's see if any of these other nice people here give us some more stuff. Dude's talking about Team Rocket. Guess you could draw some similarities with Team Rocket to the Colts, but man, the Colts are for sure a lot more intense. The point is, the gym leader here is a real tough trainer. It looks like he said that she might even have a Mega Evolution. Her Mega, oh no. Oh no, is she gonna have a Mega Miltank? Oh no, she's totally gonna have a Mega Miltank, isn't she? Oh man, well, I guess that's gonna be in the next episode. We're gonna be taking on the Sonata City Gym, but we do have a little bit more time, so we're gonna check out the rest of this city here and see what kind of stuff it's got to offer. Miss Harmony lives here when she's not working at her gym. I'm just a caretaker. I keep the place nice and tidy. Maybe she's like a younger girl or something? Why would you need like a caretaker for your house if you're not like a older gym leader? I don't know. Maybe she's just not there often enough for her house to get taken care of, so she just has some lady living there taking care of what is going on. But anyway, this dude talking a little bit about Smeargle. We don't actually have one, so guess not much for that. Sports, yeah, totally. I love watching the player get the ball into the receptacle. Go, our team, get more points than the other team. Why is this dude talking about sports, man? It doesn't seem like you know too much about sports. Not even League of Legends, man. My favorite sport. Hey, this lady's mother is one of the members of the Elite Four. She's an incredible trainer. Her team is mind-bogglingly well-crafted and powerful. You're not even going to give us a hint, like what kind of types she's got? Or maybe this is actually like Zeta and Omicron, which I'm pretty sure the Elite Four were actually done by colors instead of by typing, so you could have any type of Pokemon, just they'd have to be the same color. I don't know, maybe that's how it is though, but we got another one of these weird statues over this way. I don't know what these actually are, but I think they're at every city that has a Pokemon gym. Maybe that's like their version of the Pokemon gym symbol that they have like in Pokemon Black and White and a lot of other games actually. But down over this way, it looks like we've got the racetrack that so many people have been talking about, and the thing that they're racing is actually Pokemon, according to that magician over there at least. I'm not really a betting girl, but I often like to gamble on the races. I've gotten pretty good at guessing a winner. Ooh, let's see if we can be decently good at guessing the winner here. This is a little bit like that Majora's Mask minigame where you bet on the racing dogs. Man, I always sucked at that one, so maybe I'm gonna suck at this one too. This is the official location for Pokemon races. Every Pokemon here is on equal footing. That's right, things like speed stats don't matter here. Give it a go, you'll have a fun time and maybe even get a sponsorship. Yeah, we're gonna submit a Pokemon, and the one that we're gonna submit is gonna be Kimmy. We actually haven't used Kimmy all that much, so Kimmy will become a racing Pokemon. We're totally gonna go for the sands because it's a ground type, so remember, avoid hazards and try to touch the boosters. Good luck. Wait, what? This is actually its own minigame. Wow, that is so cool. Get set, go! What the heck, man? What do we do? Oh my gosh, did I just get trapped? Oh, what the heck, dude? Why did it do that to me? What happened there? I don't know why I got stuck there. That was really weird, but oh man, I probably should have taken that booster over there. Okay, it's our first race, man. I shouldn't take it all that serious. I'm sure we can get better as time goes on, but that was really weird there how I couldn't jump, so I had to like get out of the way for that Rhyhorn and then ended up getting messed up. Oh, that sucks, but yeah, looks like we lost our first race. We at least get third place. We didn't get last. That Esper actually managed to get last, so there we go. Nice work. Man, we totally could have won that. What the heck? Your current sponsorship value is minus 50. Come on, man. Well, you know what? Let's go with the flower fields this time and actually pick a different Pokemon as well. Maybe it was Kimmy that was messing us up there. So we've got Goggles on the field this time, racing up against Blastoise, Timber, and Falafi. Will we be able to take this down? On your marks, get set, and go! Alright, I have no idea how this field works, so maybe this wasn't my best idea yet, but hey, at least we got a speed boost there, and whoa. Looks like Flaffy's in the lead right now, but just barely. Timber's also doing pretty good. You know what? I'm not going to step on the grass because there's no grass this way. It looks like the grass on this stage is kind of like the sand was on the previous one. So, yeah, that'll... Oh, no! No, I totally messed up there. Oh, my gosh. Why do I always choke on these races? And now we're going to get totally messed up. Flaffy somehow just, like, destroyed us at the very end there. Come on, dude. Oh, I can never get any better than third. Feels bad, man. And with that, I'll see you all in the next episode of Pokemon Insurgence. We're going to take on the Mega Miltank and probably lose some more races. See you guys.